Hi, welcome to Baddest Ford. My name is John Jewell. I'm here today with the 2017 Ford Fusion SE. Brand new. It's also got your 202A, your SE luxury package. So it gives you a little bit more options inside and outside, just give you a little more luxury and sportage. Right here you can see that it gets great gas mileage, which we're all looking for. You get about 27 combined, 23 in the city, and then up to 34 on the highway. So that's pretty good. And of course, the next big thing that we're all worried about is safety. You can see that we have 5-star basically all across the board. And when you're talking about your frontal crash, your side crash, and your rollover. So you come to the actual car, you have your LED headlights, give you that nice sporty, mean look that we're all looking for. And that LED is going to give you a little bit more light at nighttime and during the day to make sure that extra safe so oncoming cars can see you. Of course, down bottom you also have your LED fog lights as well. It's going to add to that safety with those lights, so that way, even in bad weather, people are still going to be able to see you. We come to the front, you see the chrome finished grille. Again, it's just added to that luxury look and that sporty look. Nice clean look there. If you come around to the side, you can see your 17-inch painted or nickel painted wheels. Again, just a little added feature, a little more luxury when it comes to the car itself. You can come around to the side view mirror. Added safety with the blind spot mirrors. What that's going to do is allow you just to be able to check that really quick, make sure there are no cars in your blind spot. That way, you just get that additional safety, as well as the heated mirrors as well, which is nice. And of course, if you do have your key fob with you, within about 3 feet, all you have to do is just touch the handle and it'll allow you to open. If you don't have that, you can always illuminate the intelligent access code on the side and just put in whatever the code is as well to get in. Come around to the side, you have your easy access fuel cap. That way you don't have to worry about getting your hands all gassy and everything like that. You just go ahead and easily access that. Alright, if you come around to the back, you're going to see your LED tail lights. Again, that added safety at nighttime and during the day to make sure that people are going to see you when you're braking or when you're driving down the street. Of course, you have your easy touch trunk. You see all the trunk space back here. If you're carrying suitcases, briefcases, whatever it is for work, even you want to do a little work around the house, you have that added space. Sit in there if you want, whatever you want to do. You just have that extra space, which is always nice. Of course, you can see your SE, your EcoBoost, and your Fusion badging there. That way, when people are behind you, they know you're driving a Ford and they know exactly what you're in. Come around to the back here. You can see the bench seat in the back. You have plenty of space. You can seat 3 comfortably. You have your air vents in the back as well, so people in the back can make sure that they're getting AC or heat or whatever it is that you're looking for. Just have plenty of room for kids, dogs, everything. Alright, if you want to go ahead and get in here, you'll actually be able to see the inside from the passenger seat. Alright, so the inside is just as nice, clean, and luxurious as the outside is. Has a lot of added features. Of course, you have your power mirror, side view mirrors and everything like that. You do have your multi-way seats as well, so you can go ahead and adjust it as needed. That's going to be on your side. Go back, go up, down, whatever it is you're looking for. You do have your auto lights. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can set it to automatic, turn it on, turn it off. But if you go ahead and set it to automatic, of course it'll take care of itself. You don't ever have to worry about those lights. As you come to the steering wheel, you're going to have your 5-way navigation, as well as other controls up here. That way you're controlling basically everything in your car without really taking your eyes away from the road. You do have your display up here, so your 5-way navigation is going to give you your digital speedometer, your miles per gallon, how many miles you have left in the tank, everything like that. Like I said, that way you're not really too distracted with everything else going on in the car. You do have your cruise control, pretty classic here, and then you have your phone controls over here. Go ahead and answer it or hang up, whatever you need to do. You do have your volume for your audio as well that you can adjust pretty easily. You have your voice activation. Go ahead and say call mom, whoever you need to call. Again, without fumbling for your phone or anything like that, it just adds to that safety. Of course, you do have your push button start. Like I said, it's just adding all to that luxurious look that a lot of us are looking for without having to pay maybe a titanium price in a car. And now this is pretty cool feature. So instead of those classic shifters right here, you have your dial shifter. Again, all you have to do is push on the brake and you just go ahead and shift it to wherever you need to go. All right, so this is gonna make it a little easier, so you don't have to worry about bumping your shifter anymore, and it just gives us something kind of separate you from the other type of cars that are out there as well. If you see here, you do have your S, which is going to be your sport mode. Basically, that's just going to allow you to be able to use your paddle shifter, so you can shift up if you need to. That way you get maybe more of a manual feel. If that's something that you're into, maybe you want to just go ahead and, like I said, get that manual feel as you're driving instead of the classic automatic of your upshift on the right, your downshift on the left as well. Another additional safety feature, instead of your classic brake, you have an electronic parking brake now. Go ahead and activate that, and what it'll do is go ahead and put an electric brake on your car. That way, if you're downhill and you're worried about something kind of going wrong, go ahead and activate that as well. And the cool thing about that is when you go ahead and shift it to drive and you go ahead and you forget that you set it, it's going to go ahead and deactivate that automatically as you start to take off. That way you don't have to worry about it grinding the brakes as well. Also, a new little feature is you do have your auto start and stop button. You can go ahead and activate that. So when you come to a complete stop as you're driving, the car will go ahead and actually shut the engine off. That way it'll save you a little fuel economy as well. It will take some getting used to, but it is a pretty cool little feature. So don't worry if it shuts off on you. And you can go ahead and deactivate that as well. You do have your center console here. Inside, you do have your USB and your power outlets. You also have your main USB and your main power outlets there. So again, you have that functionality if you need to charge your phone if you're always on the go. Now here with the center dash, you have your heating seats, which I think we're all a big fan of when it comes to winter time. Go ahead and set the heating rating, whatever you want there. Go ahead and increase it or decrease it as needed, as well as your AC, your heat, and everything like that. Right here though, this is where it gets really good and you get a little more high tech. This is our Ford Sync 3. So this is where you can control your audio, your navigation if you have that set up. You can control some of the features on your phone as well. It's going to give you a full touch screen. That way you can quickly access everything. That way you don't have to necessarily manually press a button. You just have the access here. And if you do go ahead and shift it to your reverse, that's where your reverse sensing camera is going to come up there. That way you have a giant screen that we can see everything that's behind you. That's just adding to that safety that we're all looking for. Make sure you don't have maybe a bike left behind you, you have a little kid or somebody walking their dog. You just have that added safety, and you just have a gigantic screen to be able to see all of that. You can play your music, everything like that. It's just a clean, crisp screen that you can look at as well. But other than that, you can see how comfy it is inside. It's a great car as well. So other than that, I think that's about it. So normally we go ahead and take it for a test drive. And just so you know, this has been brought to you by Bowditch Ford on Jefferson Avenue. Have a good one.